She sends a picture to my dad of me and him sitting there and says, "Hey, your son has a boyfriend. He's just scared to tell you." What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dominic, and I am back with another video. So today's video, I will be talking about how I came out. I don't know if you guys know, but I am bisexual. I have been out for 3 years. That's crazy. I have been out for 3 years. 3 years. About 3 years. Hold on, y'all. Let me eat a little piece of my pizza. I want to talk about my experience. So, my experience was kind of good, and it kind of wasn't. So, me coming out to my parents, it was easier for me, but me coming out to the world, it was kind of easy. But because when I was in school, a lot of people would try to put that gay narrative on me. Like, oh, he's gay, this, gay, that. I know. Anybody out there, if you was DA at one point, there's people at school that, like, every argument you get into, they want to say, oh, yo gay ass, oh, you gay as fuck, or some shit like that. And I always hung around girls a lot, mostly. Every time somebody got mad at you at school or try to be funny, they would say, oh, that's why you gay or something, or some shit like that. I didn't come out until I was out of school. I was out of school when I came out. How was I? I don't even remember. I was 20 when I came out. You know, so it's been 2 years instead of 3 years. I was 20. And it's crazy how it happened. I'm going to get into that, how it happened. How it really happened, because some people already knew. Some people just kind of thought. But I'm going to get into that. But people at school would always say, oh, you're gay this, you're gay that. Just because I hung around girls. And also my dad was a basketball coach at the school that I went to. It was kind of a lot going on. And then really what brought the attention to that I was gay or I was bisexual or whatever the case may be is because I was a dancer. I love dance. I don't care what nobody say. And to me, I don't think that dance made me want to be the way I am. Honestly, I just feel like it's just my mind. I can't help the way I feel, you know what I'm saying? And two, I feel like if you have experience in your life at some point of that nature, then that may bring you into being that way as well. You know what I'm saying? I know some people who have been, let's not talk about that. So the first reaction I'm going to tell y'all is my friends. My close friends that I had at the time. That was my brothers. Like, I hung around them all the time. They kind of had a little obligations that I was that way, but like they wasn't gonna say nothing. Like, that was my friends, so they was always gonna be there for me regardless. But you know, I was kind of nervous. I didn't know how they was gonna react to me being that way, so I just really didn't say nothing. And at the time before that, I was in a relationship with a girl, so like, nobody really thought. But some people would try to say that she was my cover up, which that blew me, because no, if anything, that person knew that I was. So actually, the guy that I'm with currently now, still to this day, I just seen something in him. I don't know what it was. Like, it was just like a flick just went off in my body that was like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck. Who cares? I don't know. Usually, it would be like somebody liking my story on Instagram or some boy trying to hit me up. It's just gonna be on some like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. It ain't gonna be on no everybody knowing type shit. That's how DL goes. That's what DLs do. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It was just something in him. He was just like, go! I don't know. It was just like something in him. He was just like really sweet. He was really nice. And he was just fine as fuck. So, I was just like, first my mom didn't know. But I told mind you, I told my sister that I was bisexual 3 months before I came out. And so my mom didn't know. Okay, let's fast forward and let's go out of that, because I need to go back to what I was talking about with my friends, because I'm getting everywhere. I'm getting everywhere, y'all. So one day, I would always hang around with my friends like, around like a certain time around the day, every day. Like, we would always hang around each other. It was like an everyday thing. We would like chill and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we would do. We would chill all the time. So one day I was laying in the bed with him. I was at my old apartment, my first apartment that I've ever had. I was just laying there. And my friend, he called me. It was one of them. It was two of them. They're my best friend. I called them my best friends. But one of them, I'm still cool with one of them. I still call him like a brother. But the other one, nah. There's one that I just don't, I don't talk to. You know what I'm saying? I was in the bed with him, and one of them called me. That was like, it was one of them, not this one. The one that I don't fuck with is the one who called me. No more. But the one that I fuck with now, he's not the one that called me. But, he still has something to do with this. He called me. He was like, what you doing? And I was like, nothing. Mind you, it was FaceTime. And I was just laying in the bed with him. And then he was like, where you at? I was like, I'm just laying here. He was like, who you with? He said, you with your girlfriend. Asking me if I wanted to hang out. And I was telling them, I'm, around somebody, basically. I was trying to give him that memo that I was around somebody, and he was like, okay. So then he had texted me. He was like, bro, who you got over there? Show me who your new girlfriend is. He was thinking it was a girl. I was like, I'm just scared to tell you. I texted him. I forgot what it was. I don't have the message saved. But I said something like, it's not a girl. Oh, yeah, I remember. I was like, it's not a girl. So after I had got off the phone with him, he had texted me. Because he just had texted me. He had just called me because he was like, you trying to hang out? I was like, yeah. So after I had got on the phone with him, he had texted me. He was like, bro, who is that at your house? Like, who is that girl at your house? I was like, he was like, show me the girl. I was like, it's not a, I was just like, I don't know. I was just being like fidgety with it, like I was scared as fuck. I was like, bro, I don't know. Like I was just like winging it off. It was like, bro, who is it? I text him. I said, I'm just scared that y'all don't want to be my friends no more. As soon as I said that, he was like, bro, just show me. I'm not gonna judge you. And then he had called my phone again, and then I'm gonna bleep his name out because I want nobody knowing my man's name. But he put his like half of his head in the camera. Fernando was like, that's a girl. And then he put his whole face in the camera. He was like, oh, he was like, bro, I'm never gonna judge you. I love you, bro, no matter what. And that shit just made me feel so good, bro. Like, you don't understand how good that made me feel just to know that like he didn't care. And then my other friend, he didn't care either. He told him, we were all three friends together. And then eventually they started to like, my boyfriend. They started to like him. He became the bro too, you know what I'm saying, at one point. So, y'all, don't be scared don't be scared, y'all. I know how it feels when it comes to parents and stuff, but y'all, don't be scared. Love yourself while you can, Love yourself while you can. And then next to my parents, this one gets a little spicy, okay? This one gets a little spicy. After I got off the phone with that one friend that I told that I was with Cam, after I told that one friend, I called my mama and I told my mama. I would just freely just tell my mama. I just was like, you know what, that was a relief. So you know what, I just told my mama and I showed her him. Period. Then after I showed her him, we went to my mama's house, and then guess what my mama did, y'all? My mama, messy ass, when I got there with him, we was vibing out and everything. My mama had cooked and we was chilling, talking, everything. Mama was happy for me. She was like, I cannot believe you did this, Bubba. I can't believe you came out, yada, yada, yada. We was talking about it. So mind you, while we're sitting there, I'm not knowing. My mom, she sends a picture to my dad. She sends a picture to my dad of me and him sitting there and says, hey, your son has a boyfriend. He's just scared to tell you. So we're just going on about our day. I'm not knowing that she said that. Like, I'm not knowing at all that she's doing what she's doing. And I'm like, I'm just trying to figure out in my head how I'm going to tell my dad, like, as we're there the whole time. So I get a text from my phone, and it says, my dad texted me. He's like, is there something that you need to tell me? So I'm like, huh?
What?
So I go to my mom, like, Mama, why is my dad, saying this is something you need to tell me? And then my mama said, I don't know, you tell me. I sent him a picture of y'all. And when she told me, I was like, oh my gosh, like my heart had dropped to my knees. And I didn't text him back after that. I was scared. I didn't even text him back. I don't even think I did. Yeah, I didn't text him back. So then he had called me and I didn't answer it. And then he had texted me again. And then I said, I don't know. That was what I said after that. I said, I don't know. What do you mean? And then he said, Dominic, you know what you're talking about. He said, Dominic, you know what I'm talking about. And then he called me, because I remember I was in a car. It was me, my mama, and him. I was in a car, and he was like, is that something you need to tell me? He said it again. I'm just acting like I'm on the phone. So I was like, what you mean, Dad? He was like, so how long have you liked boys for? And I was like, since 9th grade. I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay. And then ever since then, my dad has supported me. He has supported me. If anything, I feel like my dad has loved me more. At least I'm true to who I am instead of hiding behind somebody else. Ever since I came out, that shit has been a relief on me. A complete relief. You do not understand. It feels so good to not have to hide behind something. Y'all don't understand how good it feels. Y'all don't. Y'all just don't. It feels great to just be free. It feels great. I know a lot of you all deal with fear of coming out. I know how it feels. I promise you I know how it feels. There's plenty of times where I've came so close to just saying something to somebody or saying something to my parents or saying something to my dad before I came out. I went to school. I was in high school where my dad was a coach. A lot of people would go to my dad telling my dad that I'm gay. Your son's gay. And then my dad would come to me saying, oh, son, I know you're not like this. And then I'm sitting in my head, damn, I don't even want to tell him now. Because it's like, he's going to feel like he failed as a parent. But I just feel like it's a feeling in your body that you just can't help. If I can't help it, why the fuck is you mad? I don't get it. If I can't help the way I feel, I can't help it. Listen, if I was gay and not bisexual, I can't help that pussy don't make my thing get up. I can't help it. But that's not me though. I'm saying if that was me. I'm a bisexual male. But I'm saying, like, think about the gays. They can't help that don't get them up or that don't please them. They can't help that. People are gonna do what pleases them. And it's not all about that too. It's about attraction. You know what I'm saying? Some people just can't help it. I know a lot of people, especially a lot of dudes, that just want to come out, but they're scared to come out. And it's sad because I've been in that situation before, and I dead ass know how that shit feel, and it sucks because I didn't come out until I left my household. I was scared. It's mostly black families, and I'm not being funny, but it's mostly that way, especially if you live in a household where you go to church a whole lot. It just becomes a thing where you just gotta keep your mouth shut. Because I don't know, and a lot of people in high school that were calling me gay this, bisexual this, because they would call me bisexual too. Some of them are gay now. And the relationship that I was in before that, when they used to call me gay this, gay that, they fuck with me. They don't even fuck with that person no more. So it's like I'm not the only one that feels the way that I feel. Maybe they were saying that because they were the same way. And a lot of people who call people gay that's because they're dealing with the same shit. They can't come out. They don't know how to do it. Or they're scared to do it. And I know some people whose parents just don't accept them. It sucks. It really does suck, y'all. But I remember the day that I came out, and I'm going to put it right here. I posted a TikTok when I came out. So alright, I'm going to put it right here. I don't care. I'm going to put the video on. But, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. This is gonna be the end of the video. Let me know down below what y'all want to see me post, because I want to post for you guys at least 3 days a week, y'all. 3 days a week, y'all. Get to 100 likes, y'all. Let's get to 100 likes, y'all. It's Dominique, and we out.